live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson. It's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From Chelsea State Bank, Senior Vice President of Community Banking, Tom Dumont, and Vice President of Community Banking, Aaron Du Bois. From Northwest High School, Director of Choirs, Matt Snell, with senior student Emma Bruger. City of Jackson Staff Spotlight with Personnel and Labor Relations Technician Tabitha Boss. From Jackson Candy and Fudge Factory, Manager Claudina Kessner. And experience Jackson's Restaurant Week, the Burger Edition, with from RJ's Metropolitan, Robert Wilkie. And now, here's Bart.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. And great to have you with us. Welcome to the show. A nice November afternoon where we are at 50 degrees with, sunshine. And that is our predicted high for today. The winds will kick up this afternoon, gusting as high as 24 miles an hour. Showers moving in tonight, mainly after 10 p.m. Our overnight low 42, and it will continue to be windy. The chance of rain is 90% tonight and into tomorrow. Showers off and on throughout the day. Tomorrow, windy day, a wet, windy fall day. By Thursday night, showers will start to move out. We'll see temperatures actually warm up after the rain. Friday's high 53. Saturday, beautiful, partly sunny, 54. Sunday and Monday, 56, 57 degrees with some clouds, some sun. So some nice weather coming up for the middle of November, and it should dry out for the first day of firearms deer season in the state of Michigan. That's today's weather, presented by Kelly Express. Pick up a pair of pizzas at Kelly Express. They have large pizzas, and you can get two-item pizzas for $25.99 at Kelly Express. They're also your headquarters for your lottery tickets. The Mega Millions is up over 330 million, and the Powerball is over 100 million. Someone's got to win.
They start charging the $5 per ticket yet? I think someone told me they were going to do that.
Yeah, next year.
Next year?
Yeah, next year the Mega Millions will become a $5.
To win like $100 billion or something?
You'll be able to buy Elon Musk. Let's take a look outside. The sun is in and out. Not too bad a day.
No, it's not.
Typical fall day. No, it's unbelievable. I think we've had beautiful summer, beautiful fall, beautiful weather continuing. Today is the 13th of November, Wednesday, the 13th, and it is National Bread Pudding Day. And that's pudding made with bread.
I'll think of the ingredients specifically.
It came about because people used stale bread, and it was a big filler for a pan of pudding.
It's like banana pudding?
Like any pudding. You add some sugar, you add some eggs, you add some milk, slop it around, mix it up, throw it in the oven, and there you have it. It's also the day we celebrate Indian pudding. It is National Indian Pudding Day. And having grown up in New England, Indian pudding was something that we had at school lunches for some reason. They made it for school lunch, and nobody liked it. And that's why it hasn't become popular all across the country. But pretty much, the pudding was created by colonists in New England when they hung out with the Indians. It was called Indian pudding because they used cornmeal as the primary ingredient, and at the time cornmeal was called Indian meal, and it was basically cornmeal, molasses, and milk, and for school lunches they added raisins to it. And I don't know, kids like raisins, but they don't like raisins in things. So nobody liked it. but they didn't stop them from serving it to us all fall long. It is Sadie Hawkins Day, and Sadie Hawkins Day actually was, it's a pseudo-holiday created by a comic strip. It was Al Cap's Little Abner, and the storyline actually inspired real-world events because he created this scenario where this guy in the comic strip, his daughter, nobody asked her out on dates. So he created the day where the daughter and other women could ask men out on dates. And he took it a step further. So on Sadie Hawkins Day, the women in town were allowed to chase men, and if they caught one, they could marry them. They had to get married. The guy had to marry the woman. Let's bring that back. It is Start a Rumor Day. Start a Rumor Day. I heard Macy's is coming to the Westwood Mall.
I remember when you told people that P.F. Chang's was coming to Jackson.
That's right.
And everybody was so excited, and you were just, it was April Fool's Day.
Yeah, P.F. Chang's.
People weren't happy about that.
P.F. Chang's is not coming to Jackson.
Not yet.
No, actually we did that. We went on, years ago on April Fool's Day, we went to Jackson Coffee Company.
We did, yes.
And we asked people for their reaction to news items like that fake one that P.F. Chang's was coming to Jackson. And people were very excited.
they were very disappointed when they found out that it wasn't true.
And we didn't tell them.
No.
It is World Kindness Day. So I would say, if you're going to start a rumor,
not a good day.
Make
to
it
do
a nice one. Say something, start a nice rumor. It was on this day in 1982, near the end of a week-long salute to our nation's veterans. The Vietnam Veterans War Memorial was dedicated in Washington, D.C. And we've had the replica monument come to Jackson several times, and it is a miniature to the actual monument. This thing goes on and on because there are the names of 57,939 Americans who died in the Vietnam War. They're arranged in the order of death, not rank, as was common in other memorials. And this was dedicated after a march to the site by thousands of veterans of the Vietnam War. And to this day, it attracts millions every year, including so many relatives. And one of the things that is very popular, the names get etched. People etch the name when they find the name of their loved one, and they etch it, and then they have a permanent piece of the memorial to take home. On this day in 2002, Eminem released the single Lose Yourself from the soundtrack of 8 Mile, the first rap song to win an Academy Award for Best Original Song. Did you know that Eminem has an Oscar?
I did. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
How about that? And, Brandon, you'll love this, basketball history, because Brandon's a big basketball fan, and I know you were happy but disappointed because the Spartans played really, really well against Kansas last night. I think.
Yeah, it's good. It's basketball. It's they look better than I thought they were going to.
Oh yeah, and Kansas is ranked #1, and
their payroll's higher than ours too, by far.
I'd say it's still preseason, isn't it?
I mean, it's early in the year.
Yeah, it was one of those tournaments. State Farm kickoff.
It's like a classic. It's always Duke, Kentucky, Michigan State, and Kansas.
Yeah, and of course, really two great games, Duke and
that was
Kentucky. And
I was surprised you said you watched both.
I did. I watched both. Yeah.
I didn't know you were that big of a college basketball fan where you would stay up and watch both games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing on. Okay.
Nothing else on.
Nothing else on.
But in 1979, on this very day, 1979, in the middle of the game at the Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City, Philadelphia 76ers center Darryl Dawkins did something for the very first time, shattered a backboard.
Look at that guy who just showered with glass. Oh
that was Kansas City Kings forward Bill Robinstein, and he was shattered with glass. And according to people that were in the arena, it sounded like a bomb was going off. And there were shards of glass everywhere. The guy that most of the glass fell on, he got all kinds of nicks and cuts over his arms and legs. So, and there were even shards that got stuck in Dr. J's afro. And Daryl Dawkins, it was such a hit that just weeks later he did it again. And then NBA Commissioner Larry O'Brien called him in and said, please don't do this anymore. It's too expensive. It's delaying the games, and we're going to fine you $5,000 every time you do it.
For dunking too hard. For essentially dunking too hard.
Yeah, for dunking too hard. But so it kept happening, and then they decided, you know what, we're going to have to come up with a replacement. So they got shatterproof backboards, but it was something that the NBA liked because it brought people to the game. They wanted to see it, and they wanted to experience the thrill of perhaps getting shards of glass while they watched the game.
Now, Shaquille O'Neal did it too, but it wasn't
not as dramatic.
Spectacular, dramatic, because it's not the first time.
Yeah, that was
still pretty
spectacular.
cool.
Chocolate Thunder, Daryl Dawkins. That was, I think he gave himself that nickname. Now on to Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. And we have Jackson County Restaurant Week underway. And you've got several more days to take advantage of Restaurant Week. We've got 27 restaurants participating, and each restaurant has menu items that are $15 each. And for most of them, you get a burger and a couple of sides. And the burgers are elevated in ingredients and presentation. So it's really a cool thing. And these are all locally owned restaurants. So you're supporting the local economy, supporting our friends and neighbors, and also you're getting a great meal. So I've had a chance, today we had Burger Week from Steve's Ranch. Faye sent over a bunch of burgers, so we got to experience Restaurant Week, Burger Edition right here today. So it goes until Sunday, till the 17th, Sunday, and collect stamps at every location you go. If you go to more than one burger place, you get stamps, and then you're entered into a drawing for gift certificates at some of these restaurants. Also today, the Jackson Camera Club has their monthly meeting. Each month they gather in the community room at Christoph and Sons Floor Covering, 400 North Mechanic Street in Jackson, from 7 till 9 p.m. And whether you're a beginner or an experienced pro, you are welcome. Doesn't matter what kind of camera you use. Even if you use a phone camera, you are invited to participate in the assignment topic tonight, Event Street Photography, event/street photography. So if you'd like to join in showing your digital photos in the discussion and critique session, you can bring them on a USB drive, and you can bring one each on the assigned topic, plus a nature one and one photographer's choice. Family friendly, please. And that's tonight. All are welcome. The American One Credit Union Fall Car Sale starts today at Keeley Park. 6 local car dealers are participating. They have over 300 cars that will be for sale. And the dealers are J&J Auto, Avenue Auto, Huff Auto, Jackson Auto, Seymour Ford Lincoln, and Extreme Dodge. And there's also, I understand, a boat dealer or 2. There's chances to win. There's a holiday shopping spree that 4 winners will be selected to win, and other goodies. The hours today, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., same for Thursday and Friday, and Saturday hours are 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., happening at Keeley Park in and around the American One Credit Union Event Center. And a couple of things happening tomorrow. We've got Trinity Lutheran Church Annual Harvest Dinner. That starts at 4:30, goes till 6:30. and that's happening at Trinity Lutheran Church on West Wesley Street, and it's a great meal at a great price, $12 for adults and $6 for children ages 5 to 11. Preschoolers are free. They'll also have a little gift shop where you can buy cards and books and other things. Getting close to the holidays, maybe you can get some Christmas shopping done. That is tomorrow. And Grow Jackson has their annual dinner, also a harvest dinner, and visit their social media and their website for details on that. Today we have Pints and Policies. It's a Chamber of Commerce event happening at Grand River Brewery from 3:30 to 5 p.m. They have an expert coming down from Lansing, a specialist in covering the legislature, and they'll be talking about what the election means to upcoming policy and legislation. And it's a $10 fee tonight, 3:30 to 5 at Grand River Brewery. Our sponsor of the day, we salute today, and that is the world famous Cascades. Cascades, the centerpiece of the Cascades in the Sparks Foundation County Park. Thanks to the Cascades for our partnership. We appreciate it. We've got great water here in the green room every day from Tri-County Water, serving our community since 1966. Thank you. Family-owned Tri-County Water. Well, today on JTV we have a great lineup of guests. First up, from Chelsea State Bank in our new monthly series, we have Tom Dumont and Aaron Dubois on business succession planning. That's what we'll be talking about today. Matt Snell, Director of Choirs at Northwest High School, will be here with one of his students, Emma Bruger. She is a senior at Northwest, and they're getting ready to put on a show. It is our monthly City of Jackson staff spotlight, and Tabitha Boss will be with us. She is from, I believe, the HR department. Claudia Kestner is the manager of Jackson Candy and Fudge Factory, and they are getting ready for the holidays, and she'll share some of the cool things that they have on the shelves and in the cases. And we continue to showcase burgers during Experience Jackson County Restaurant Week Burger Edition. Today, Andy pays a visit to RJ's Metropolitan in downtown Jackson. All this and more here today on JTV. So nice to have you with us. And we get started with Tom and Aaron right after this.